From an early age, Roy Shearer dreamed of becoming an actor. For him, fame was just a pleasant side effect of a good income. The guy wanted to become a star so he could buy a bicycle. He studied, worked, served in the army until he decided to finally focus on cinema. He was noticed by the famous agent Henry Wilson, a young man ideally suited to the role of the American hero of the golden age of Hollywood: tall, stately, virile, not too smart, but smart, understandable, disciplined. Embody the image helped charming smile, imitating Clark Gable. It remained only to correct the bite and choose a bright stage name. Roy Shearer turned into Rock Hudson from Rock and possibly the Hudson River, or just a nifty surname found in the Long Beach phone book. Newcomer Mr. Hudson was given his first audition, which failed to go well. In Hollywood, there is still a legend about how you can forget a single phrase in a scene. To shoot one scene of the novice actor required 36 takes. Despite the fact that a lot of film was wasted, Rock Hudson was still a part of the film. He was wonderful on the screen. The director couldn't give him the lead role, but managed to give him a long scene without lines, where Rock, smiling spectacularly, painted a fence in the frame. In Hollywood, success depends on the agent and the studio. A guy named Rock Hudson, a brilliant actor who was adored by the camera, decided to become a star. After taking courses in acting, diction, vocals, movement, riding and fencing, the clumsy guy became a real Hollywood hero. However, a problem with poor memory haunted Hudson throughout his career. Hudson's career was successful. He was filmed at the Best Directors paired with leading actresses, Elizabeth Taylor, Julie Andrews, Gina Lollobrigida, Kim Novak. He formed a special partnership with Doris Day, with whom Hudson was a lifelong friend. The only difficulty was with his personal life. Hudson was a homosexual, which in those days was not yet the norm for American society. Rock had to get fictitiously married. He concluded a partnership marriage with Henry Wilson's secretary Phyllis Gates. The girl was a lesbian, and special claims to the husband did not make any special claims until the divorce, which followed after Hudson refused to interrupt filming and go to his wife, sick with hepatitis. Journalists talked about his relationship with the most colorful actresses, but he never created a family in the traditional sense. His success in film was impressive. He received an Oscar nomination for Best Actor of the Year. The film Giant with Taylor and James Dean was listed as one of the greatest films in film history. But gradually the roles became less and less. Hollywood standards were changing. Hudson accepted the offer to star in TV series. In the famous Dynasty he appeared in 9 episodes of 10. The actor began to pursue health problems, tormented by weakness. Strange rashes on the neck could not hide even an experienced makeup artist. During filming in Paris, he was diagnosed with Kaposi's sarcoma. It happened in the early 1980s. A new formidable disease caused by the human immunodeficiency virus was massively affecting people all over the world. It became clear what Rock Hudson had. The decision was made to get treatment in Europe. Announcing to everyone that he was going on holiday, Hudson went to Paris in the hope of European medicine. The disease quickly progressed, the actor in front of his eyes to lose weight, but continued to film, carefully hiding the disease. Surprisingly, but the actor did not even think about those who may be infected, passionately kissed a partner in the series Dynasty and openly lived with a new partner. In the summer of 1985, he returned to the States to fulfill his promise and introduce a new show to his longtime partner and friend Doris Day. Numerous reporters were dumbfounded. Hudson looked terrible. Hudson returned to Paris with great difficulty. Passengers on his flight demanded that the airline not let the actor on board. In Paris, he lost consciousness in the Hotel Ritz. In the American hospital, where he was put, doctors were forced to admit that the actor left not long. He returned to the United States on a special flight that was hired for $250. The examinations confirmed the worst fears of doctors. The 25th of July 1985 followed the official announcement that Rock Hudson has AIDS. The actor died at his home in Hollywood in October, with his longtime partner Tom Clark with him. On the day of his death, the carer thought the patient was feeling better. She suggested that the actor sit in the chair for a while and have a cup of coffee. "I guess I don't want coffee," were the last words of Hollywood legend Rock Hudson. There was no memorial service or funeral. Hudson's body was taken to the crematorium in an unmarked van and the ashes were scattered over the ocean. Doctors attributed the cause of death to complications from AIDS. He was only 59 years old. Hudson's last partner, Mark Christian, who was chased out of Hudson's home by Tom Clark, sued the actor's heirs, seeking compensation for possible contamination. He was awarded $14,500,000